I want to take a look at a subtraction problem that involves ungrouping. So this would just be the reverse or the inverse of when we had to regroup for addition. So let's look at the problem, 60 minus 17. And I have these represented with some pictures of what base 10 blocks or algebra tiles might look like. I don't have any physical ones right now. If you have physical ones, that's a really good manipulative to use to really get a good conceptual understanding of this. So I have 60 represented up here and 17 represented down here. So for 60, we've got 6 groups of 10 and 0 ones. And for 17, I have 1 group of 10 and I have 7 ones. So when we think about subtracting, what I need to do is I need to take away from this group of ones, I need to take 7 of them away. Well, the problem is I don't have 7 here to be able to take 7 of them away. So I can think about ungrouping from over here. So what I can do is I can say, well, this group of 10, I can break that up, ungroup it, and make that now 10 ones instead. So what just happened is this is no longer a group of 10, it is now 10 ones. I just moved it over and I ungrouped it. So what happened here is I'm now down to only having 5 groups of 10, but I still have 10 ones. So now that I have 10 ones, I actually have enough ones that I can take 7 of them away. So if I take these 10 ones minus the 7 ones, I am left with 3 ones. So now we're going to move over to our groups of 10. Remember, this group of 10 became 1, so I'm now only looking at 5 groups of 10, and I'm going to take one of those groups away from it. I'm subtracting 1 group of 10 from 5 groups of 10, and that leaves me with 4 groups of 10. So these would be my 4 groups of 10, and I have 3 ones, which gave me a total of 43. So this would be using the manipulatives, looking at the algebra tiles, and being able to ungroup. So if we take the same problem, and now let's try to connect that over here without using the manipulatives, what that might look like. So now over here I have 60 minus 17 just written in a typical subtraction problem. So before what we talked about was that I don't have enough ones here to take the 7 away from it. So instead what I do is I'm going to take one of these groups of 10 and make that, so I have 5 groups of 10 now, I'm going to make that into 10 ones instead. So now I have the 10 minus 7, which is 3, and I have the 5 minus 1, which is 4. So this can be done with hundreds, with thousands, and bigger. But basically what we're trying to think about doing is taking from a larger group, ungrouping it so that we can have enough blocks or ones or singles to be able to subtract from that.